Well, I haven't checked in on video in a while, and today was one of those days where I had to question and realign myself with so many different obstacles, so many decisions. Hey, Mama. Um, you know, we we think that we got most things in life figured out. We think that we have our minds set up on how life should go, how things should be. Welcome in, y'all. I'm live on my Facebook and my TikTok, so it may look like I'm looking two different ways, but I'm not. Plus, working a third device. But I haven't checked in on live or made a video since I came home from the hospital for several reasons. But today it was so damn overwhelming. After yet another doctor's appointment yesterday, that just keeps sending us in the wrong direction. I want to go in. And there's the sound again. It beeps all day long. I tend to ignore it, but I, at this point, a lot of people have been reaching out, texting us, trying to find out what is going on, what is happening. Hey, y'all. I'm live on my Facebook and TikTok, so I may be looking back and forth. If you're on my TikTok, thank you for joining. Keep tapping the screen, share the live. But we have, we're at a crossroads, unfortunately, and I see the text messages, y'all. I see the calls. I see the Facebook messages, but at this moment, we are not ready to fully discuss where things are standing right now. I don't have many good days, no matter how it may look like I do. I don't have many. And so we're just trying to process everything and figure out what is next. It's kind of hard to figure out what's next when everything that's next is not a good option. But the reason we haven't spoke about it yet is because I finally have something good to look forward to. Saturday is finally our housewarming, and I'll be able to see friends and family that I haven't seen in a long time. Because I've shut myself out from the world pretty much. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything anymore. You know, life is happening, and despite, I just wished that I looked as how I look on the outside is how I felt on the inside, but unfortunately, it's not. And we're just trying to find a way to process everything, if that makes sense. So all we ask for is just a little bit more patience. We will share the news and finally give the full details of everything that's going on or that's wrong, that's happening. But sometime after Saturday, so maybe like around Sunday or Monday. And we decided to do that because I want this weekend to be filled with happiness, smiles, just good time, good laughter. I don't want to be reminded of what I have to deal with every day. I know for you guys, it's easy to ask, how are you feeling? Are you okay? And I appreciate those questions, but my answer is going to be the same every single time. Yeah, I'm okay, but no, I'm not. Right now I'm functioning. I'm literally just gliding through the day of functioning. When you're dealt cards where you lose no matter what, how do you accept that? So, is life is unfair. It's unfair. I ask myself every single day why. But with the support of my husband, with the support of my kids, some friends and family, we'll get through it. And At the end of the day, I'm doing the best I can. I know many of you guys message me daily. Some of y'all literally check on me daily, if not weekly. And it's what's real scary is that I get these messages randomly from people, and will be like, "Hey, you were on my mind. I don't know why, but this is what I needed to say to you." And this would be somebody who I haven't talked to in a while. We may be friends, like whether it's Facebook friends, associates, or whatever, and they'll send me a message. And what will be in their message would be something that aligns with the week or day that we had. And after the news that we got last Wednesday, I have been like, I've been trying to find my place again, in a world where I once was superhuman. I did everything. I didn't have to ask for help. I didn't have to rely on people. We didn't have to rely on people. And I'm just tired of crying, y'all. My tears are not, well, it's definitely from pain because I'm not feeling good today. And that beeping you hear is my glucose. It's high right now, but I'm fine. I'm not by myself. But when y'all see me, when you see me cry, it's not because I'm sad anymore. I'm not sad. It's just more the fact of why me. And me sharing my story, I am not looking, I don't want the empathy. I don't want sympathy. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me, my kids, my husband, any of us. We have decided to share my story because what is happening to me, only 0.1 to 0.3% of the people in the world have dealt with it. And can you guess how many that is? So I'm just like, why me? And then it makes matters complicated for me because I have several other health conditions that make it complicated. As you see, I get out of breath with talking because of cardio. And that's so hard to accept, like I said, we're trying to process everything. And to you guys who have been supporting us, who's been checking in on us. I don't care if it's a text message, a call, just a simple, just checking in. I don't care what it's been that you've done, or how, what role you're playing in our life right now. We have to adjust to allowing people to help us. And I'm not saying help us just finances or taking a kid somewhere or just help us, period. Like as emotional support, we don't know how to allow people in to give us the support that we need because for one, we've never been in this situation before, and then two, we are used to being the ones that help everybody. I'm used to being the one that plan the lunch dates, check on people, have the solution for everybody. And now that I need a damn solution, I don't even have one for myself. How have I lived all this time helping everybody around me? And now that I need help, I can't help myself. There is nothing I can do to fix what's happening. And that sucks because whenever I decide to finally go public and you guys get the full picture of what's happening, see pictures, see clips of my life day to day when I'm going through an episode or we're dealing with something, the side effects of things. You honestly, I don't know what you'll think. I don't even know what I think, and I live it. I live it. And then I go to the doctor again yesterday just to get not one more diagnosis, but two more. And your girl is tired. I'm tired. It's funny because I do counseling weekly, even before getting sick for a life period. I suggest this to any and everybody out there. Counseling is so important. Thank you Yeah, I hope I feel better too. Counseling is so important in everybody's life. We all deal with some type of emotional, mental baggage that we don't even realize we carry. So my counselor, I've been with her since 2018, is absolutely amazing and has been helping me through this journey. But today, what made me go live today is I got a package from her today at the house. Because y'all know me, I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. I don't know if y'all saw the video or not, where I gave y'all a glimpse into my world on how much medicine I take a day. And it's a lot. It's usually right here on the side of the bed, but it's over there by the TV right now, and I'm not getting up. But if you go to the YouTube, you'll see a quick glimpse into the meds that I take daily, multiple times a day, over 8 things, and it's exhausting. And so Jeremy and my counselor have been trying to get me to use a pill organizer. I was like, absolutely the fuck not. You know, that's not helping me mentally. That's making me feel even more handicapped or disabled or not able to do such things. But they wanted me to use it because unfortunately we had an incident where I double dose on a medicine that you cannot make mistakes with because I forgot that I took it. Like I said, from day to day, I go through short-term memory loss sometimes, and I may not remember everything. So there's a lot of videos being made. A lot. It's not too bad. That's my Dexcom beeping. A lot of writing. I have to write everything down. My doctors will not see me without another person in the room. It's so much going on, but I get a package from her today. And I told her no. And my counselor sent this. She sent me a goddamn pill organizer. And on the package, she writes, "Don't be mad. It was needed." Who else? I mean, why else would I find one as colorful as you with a smiley face? And though I just want to break down in tears again, because she sent me this. And this is just a reminder of what my life is now. I can't do nothing but laugh. I still have to find the joy in the midst of all of this. And most days that is hard. Most days that is so hard to find the joy in the midst of feeling bad every single day. Even when you're laughing and talking and with family and friends, you're in pain, but you are so adjusted to the pain that you're in that it seems like you're completely normal. It seems like you're fine. And so, like I said, right now we're just asking everybody to be patient. I will. Well, me and him will share everything. One day next week, I will finally just release it all. And I am hoping when I release it that I can form a team of people that will help us dig deeper. At this point, I'm willing for any and everybody to help us. Maybe there's something we're missing. Maybe there's something that we can do that we're not aware of or the doctors are not aware of. Because one thing I can tell you that I am good at is advocating for myself. And this shit has been hard. I mentally don't have a capacity to deal with anything and anybody at all day to day, let alone sit here and constantly read and figure out why this is happening, that is happening. Because everything you look up is for the normal person. And what's happening with me is not normal. And it's scary because nobody knows the next answer. You got everybody, let's try this, let's do this, let's do this, and let's do that. And I'm just steady getting worse. So this is hard for us. This is very hard. And to my friends, my family, the strangers on my page who has been following my journey, all I actually do is stay tuned because it's going to be life-changing for a lot of people around me. It's going to be life-changing for me. We originally set for surgery, my next surgery, to be in August because my doctors wanted me to enjoy the summer the best I could with my kids. So when the recovery starts, and when you got to stay at home or in the hospital, it won't interfere with them. They wanted me to spend as much time with them. We were set to go to Disney in July with some family. But unfortunately, after that appointment last week and being told the things that we were told, I am no longer allowed to fly. I cannot pretty much leave the city. I'm not supposed to travel. I can't do anything. I have to be within a certain range of my care at all times. And Do you hear how that sounds? I feel restricted. Where you see me sitting right now is where I am 90% of my day. It's something as simple as like when my mom come visit, I used to be up, ready, dressed. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. And she will tell you when she comes to see me now, I'm in the bed almost the entire time. Not because I want to be. It's just because my body no longer allows me to do those things. And I have to push through. There's days where I literally be like, look here, Mel, get your ass up. Go enjoy those kids. Go cook a dinner. Go do some laundry. Make a TikTok. And if you could just be the fly on the wall as I'm going through those things, you will realize that, damn, like I don't know who sees my pain. I don't know who sees through all of that. But like I said, when I do finally come out, and let me make this clear too. To those that message me and ask me certain questions, like, is it cancer? Is it this? Is it that? I'm not ignoring you guys' questions. I'm not ignoring you guys' messages. But if you know how many times a day I get asked this question and how many inboxes I have that are sitting there unread, it gets overwhelming. You have to realize for the person that's living it, I'm going through it every single day. I'm having to repeat it every single day with my doctors, my symptoms, my husband, my kids, and then I have to turn around and answer you guys too, when it's better for me to just give it all at one time. So, story of my life. That noise is all day long. But so the way we plan on doing this is next week, those that are closest to me, will be given the opportunity to get the information first, so I can give them time to process everything, and then it will go public. And the reason I'm going public with my journey is because we feel like, Lord forbid, something does happen to me. We're hoping that what I've been through so far has helped these doctors and can help other patients in the future to not suffer what it is that I am dealing with. The shit is so unfair, man. It's like, I got 4 beautiful kids upstairs who need me, who see me every day suffering, especially my oldest, my oldest daughter. She, every night, she'll be down here in a minute, before she goes to sleep, just to see if I need anything or how I'm feeling or what's going on. And y'all, I'm so tired of the tears, but my emotions change 25 times a day. 1 minute I can be happy. Next minute I'm sad. Next minute I'm angry, ready to cuss everybody out. And that is not intentional. That's why I keep telling everybody around me, patience is required when approaching me right now. And it's so hard. It's so hard. And for those who are just tuning in, like I said, you have to the only thing I can suggest is go to my YouTube. Start there. If you go to my YouTube and scroll all the way down to about December of last year, you will start to get the glimpse of what's going on. But since then, 1,001 other things have happened. And we've gotten by far the worst news that we could have gotten during this journey, and I'm just trying to figure out, what do you do next? So now this surgery has to be moved up. We're going to need that support. I had a family member remind me Saturday when we were together at the pool that we have to speak up. We have to let people know that support is definitely going to be needed when I get ready to go through this, because it's not going to be easy. It's already something that I don't want to do, but because of my husband, because of my kids, they asked me to, and they're the only reason why I'm doing it, because it's easy to say, keep fighting, do this. You're giving up if you don't do that. No, I'm not giving up. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. So yes, I have been making my videos still. I just started making my videos again to friends and family, so everybody get their separate videos so they can know where I feel. I mean, what I feel, anything I want to say to them personally, I'm working through my list as they cross my mind. So some of you probably already gotten it. Some of you probably haven't gotten one yet. And it's just randomly. It's about what's on my heart and on my mind at that time. Because the one thing I don't think a lot of people out there do, why do we try to avoid the one thing that we have no control over? And I hate to say it, which is death. We have no control over when it's going to happen. You know, we plan every single day. You plan to go to your job 8 to 5. You plan your kids' birthdays. You plan your birthdays, family vacations. But nobody is really prepared to die. Nobody talks about what happens if you were to pass away. And I'm sorry that I'm so open and direct about what it is that I want, but it's for a reason. Because when that time comes, the last thing I want is my people to be worried about what she would have wanted or this is what she wanted. Oh no, I've made myself very clear to several people on what I want. And this is not me speaking because, you know, something crazy is going to happen or I'm going to do something crazy. No, I'm just accepting my reality. I'm accepting my reality that I am not getting better. And that's perfectly fine with me. But I'm going to be prepared. So for those that's following my journey, when I release this video, take time to process it. Take time to process it and before you approach me with any questions, okay? And I'm not saying this with an attitude or or anything, but when you get it, take time to process everything that will be thrown your way. Because when I finally release it all to the world, to you guys, to my family, to my friends, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get flooded. And we're ready, we're prepared. But I just want you to think twice about what you say to someone that is going through an illness. I don't need somebody telling me try nothing but natural things that'll fix you or this or that. No. No. That is the worst thing you want to do is tell somebody who's been doing everything they possibly can. Do you think somebody wants to sit around and be sick? No. So I'm just making this known now before we go public that once we do, we are asking for patience. We're asking you to think twice before you say anything to me or him or my kids, because my kids already know. We've already sat down with them. We've talked to them. They're the reason why I decided to go ahead and move forward with the surgery. But we will need that support system. We will need that circle of genuine people, not the ones asking what's wrong to be nosy, but genuine people that are invested into what is going on and maybe help us figure something out. Because we have dug and dug and dug. I am to the point now to where I can't even fly back to Mayo Clinic to continue my care there because my health won't allow me to. I can't even get on a plane to get there anymore. It's like, so what am I supposed to do? So anyway, I don't want to make this too long, but we oh, thank you. So hopefully, well, not hopefully because I'm not in no rush, but surgery's been moved up. So I'll know my date between this week and next week. And what surgery that I'm having will be released after Saturday. It will align with everything. One shall find out all the conditions that's going on, all the things we've been through, all the things that we're going through. And I'm pretty sure once I do, there will be somebody else out there who's either been through it or know someone that has and maybe can offer guidance, because right now I am angry as hell that this is about to happen. I am not happy about it whatsoever. You think now I'm suffering from anxiety and depression? No, I'm going to be real pissed off at the world once I do this, but I'm doing it because those 5 people upstairs need me to do it. And I don't want to. They know I don't want it. I don't want it. I'd rather just suffer the rest of the days that I have and let it be. I just rather it be that way. But I'm trying not to be selfish. I'm trying to think for them. I'm trying to think for my kids. You know, I want to see them grow up. I want to be a grandma one day. I want to spoil my grandkids. I just want to live. But I also have to face the reality that, oh, thank you, Coach. Thank y'all. Yes, I appreciate it. And, you know, I'm going to tell you another thing that, because I'm not the only person that's going through something. Everybody's going through something. Life is hard for everybody right now, financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. But if you are watching this video and you have kids, Take the time to talk to them. I don't care what it is you're going through. It may not be what I'm going through. They may not be having to prepare for the worst or whatever. You never know. But take the time to talk to your kids and ask them how they're doing while you're going through what you're going through. Because what we're going through also reflects on our kids and we don't realize it. So I take the time to sit down with my kids one-on-one. I'll ask them, especially my oldest one, I asked her, how are you doing right now? She's always worried about me and asks me how I feel and do you need anything? But I asked her the other day, I said, how are you doing? Right now, don't worry about me. I don't need anything from you. How are you feeling with everything that's going on with the adjustments that have been made in our household because of me? And at that very moment, she broke down because she finally felt like she was free to be like, okay, I don't have to keep this wall up. I don't have to be a strong face for her. Do y'all know what that does to a person? Do you know how that makes me feel to see my daughter, my kids hurt because I'm hurting and there's nothing they can do, or my husband hurting because he doesn't have anything that he can do to help me. No matter how hard they try, all they try to do is fix it. Nobody can fix it. Nobody, not them, not you guys, anybody. So telling me it's going to be okay right now, my mind is past that. I'm past it's going to be okay phase. I've been past that for about 3 months now. At the rate I'm going, no, it's not going to be okay. Let's face it. Let's admit it. Let's accept it. It's not going to be okay. So, and I don't want this to come off rude, but I'm also not going to bite my tongue. So thank you for your transparency. You will help others. And I'm very, very transparent. And when I say this, because I've said this before on one of my videos in my YouTubes, y'all know that whenever I do pass, y'all know I made it very clear I do not want a funeral. I do not want to be put in a box. I want to be cremated and I want a party. If you know me, you know what I love to do. I love any reason to plan a party and do decor. That is what I want my family to do, my friends to do. And if anything ever happens or when that time come, I told my kids and my husband to make sure they keep pursuing my journey of getting the information out there of what has been going on with me. But like I said, most importantly, you have to talk to your kids. You don't realize, even my youngest is 4, and then not Pootie. He must have walked in the room for me to say his name. He comes out here every night to steal a snack out the room. Any minute he'll be coming. But my 7-year-olds just turned 7. Even they have feelings. Even they can tell you what they feel. You know, as adults, as parents, we try to tell our kids what to think, what to feel. I'm not that parent. We are very open with our kids about everything. I have sat down and talked about my end of life with my kids as in my afterlife. You know, if this happens, this is what you need to do. This is who you call. This is who has power of attorney over me. This is who have this. My kids are prepared. We're not doing the whole unprepared. I didn't see this coming. Selling plates. We're not doing any of that. We gotta be prepared. We have to be prepared, and we have to. I see y'all comments. I do on TikTok and Facebook. I do see them, but it's hard to read back and forth. And I'm asking everybody that's out there that is following my journey, who's been knowing me since elementary school, who's known me since high school, whatever roles you've played in my life. I am asking of you, if that day comes and you finally see that I'm no longer here, please continue to push this forward. Make sure my family get my story out there, because I am 100% sure that what is happening to me has happened to several other people, but they wasn't as strong as I was. They didn't know how to advocate for themselves. They didn't know how to make these doctors do their job. And even when the doctors are doing their job, guess what? They can't fix everything. They're going off of what they learned in a book. Out of a book and in class. And unfortunately, one of my problems that I am having is of the cause and mistake of a doctor. So I say this to you today, because the messages are starting to flood my inbox, and it's overwhelming. I get anxiety from it. Is like I said, next week I'll finally let it all out. And I'm open to any questions. I'm very transparent. I don't mind answering any questions. I've had people ask me, was it complications from my bariatric surgery I've had back in 2018? I've had people ask me, was my cancer bad? I had skin cancer before. It is not bad. Skin cancer was benign, the last biopsy. However, we are still, that'll be in another video. But For those that are in my life, all we ask, if you're going to be there, be there. Not sometimes, not here and there, but be there, because it's so hard to keep going through this and nobody's there to help you get through it. Because when somebody's going through something, they don't even realize they need help. There'll be days I don't even realize I've lost it. There's days I don't even realize what's happening, and it took a phone call from a friend or a text message from a friend to say, hey, how are you doing? Something just told me to call you and check on you or whatever. Don't get me wrong. I don't like answering my phone. I am not a phone talker. You better off texting me. But I know if my phone rings and certain names pop up, I'm going to answer because they know I hate talking on the phone. But if they're calling me, that means there's a message for me to be received. And it hasn't failed me yet. But through all of this, I still have to be a mother. I still have to be a wife. I still have to be a business owner. I still got to figure it out. I don't know how to do that when I can't do anything. But here I am, being very open, very transparent. Hey, Daryl, thank you. And I'm just going to say this again. I'm praying. I am praying on well, I'm lying. I'm not even finna sit here and say that. No, I'm not. I'm not praying. I'm no longer hopeful. No. Anything that's happening right now is definitely being on the prayers of you guys and the hopefulness of you guys, because my hope is gone. I lost that hope after last week. My hope is gone. My will to fight is gone. And the only thing that's getting me through each day is when I see them damn 4 kids that drive me crazy. No, I'm not okay. Yes, I've thought about ending it myself. I definitely have. I've thought about ending it myself and taking myself out of this goddamn misery, because this shit is not fair. It is not fair. I may look okay, but spend 24 hours with me. Hell, you ain't gotta spend 24 hours with me. Spend 5 hours with me, maybe 3, and you'll realize, damn, how is she doing it? What do you do when these folks don't even know what to do with you or for you? Try this, try that. And then, like, when I do the video, I'm going to include pictures of things, and I'm going to include clippets from parts of my life that we haven't shared yet, so you can see how bad things get day to day for us. And like I said, I've lost hope. I'm not hopeful. I'm not saying I'm not praying. I'm not saying that I don't believe that there is a God. I do believe there is a God, but I also believe that God sometimes uses you for things that you don't want to be used for a purpose. And that is why I stand with it. I stand strong on that. I'm okay that, unfortunately, I go to bed every single night, hoping that I don't see tomorrow because I'm tired of suffering. And that will make more sense to you once you get the full picture. I know a lot of people are sitting at home like, when this is over, my phone will be going off and you can't think this way. You got to do this. You got to do that. That's easier said than done when you're not the one going through it. All the medicines, the injections, the doctor's appointments, the hospital stays, especially this damn surgery that is about to come up. These next 2 surgeries. The first one, if I make it to the second one, is the hardest for me. And then the second one that I'll be having, only 10 people in the entire world have ever had to go through it. And I'll be lucky number 11. That alone, how can I have hope with that? How am I supposed to have hope with that? Because out of those 10, you want to know where all of them are? Less than half are still here. And every time I go to the doctor and they say, oh, the chance of that happening is 1% to 2% or 3%. Guess what? I'm always in that 3% and lower every single time, from the tumor in my knee, from when I got that removed, to my skin cancer, to everything, that even the type of psoriasis that I have. The type of psoriasis that I have, if you Google it, you won't find a thing about it. Maybe 1 or 2 articles. That's how rare it is. So it's so damn frustrating that I can't even take a shower without pain because of my skin or my bones and my body aches. I have a clip that I recorded yesterday as I was going up the stairs in the house and going down the stairs. I recorded a clip. I told everybody in the house to be quiet because they're used to the noise. I told everybody to be quiet. I recorded this clip of when I walk, the sound that my joints make and my body make when I am walking. It is painful. When you listen to the video, which I'm going to share, like I said, eventually, you'll be like, damn, that sounds like somebody's breaking sticks or like breaking wood. No, that's my body you hear in that video going up and down the stairs in my house. I dread ever having to go upstairs. And I'm so used to the pain though, I'm numb to it. Like I'm so numb to even like right now how my glucose keeps going off. My Dexcom. I'm used to that. I'm used to the lightheadedness, the dizziness, the up and down of the numbers. I was at 200 and some a second ago. I'll be at 40 in a minute. I'm used to it. But at the end of the day, I just hope that me being so open and transparent is going to help somebody out there keep pushing. Even if it's not health that you're fighting, you can be fighting a battle with your kids, your loved one, your spouse, whatever you're going through in life. I pray to God that my strength is pushing you guys to keep going, because if I can keep going with all the shit they keep throwing my way, there's no reason why you cannot. And everybody isn't that strong. Some people are meant to be strong. And like I told my friend sent me a TikTok. I think I said this to y'all before. My friend sent me a TikTok weeks ago, probably over a month ago, where this lady was made a video saying, God, I don't know what you're doing, okay? I know you pick your battles for the strongest people, but I ain't one of them. It's not giving what it's supposed to. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight my battles down here. I don't want to be strong down here. Take it back. Take that shit back and hand it to somebody else, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be strong down here. I will talk to you when I get up there and we can talk about it then and hash it out. But right now, can you just leave me alone and let me be in peace? Because I'm not built for this shit, okay? I'm not built for the life that has been handed to me. But I'm going to tell you this. Despite all the shit that I'm going through, every day I make sure I find one thing that I can tell myself went good that day. Whether it was I went 1 hour without my damn Dexcom beeping, whether it was, oh my God, I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. All of it. Or I ate it all. Those are accomplishments for me. When I do, I cooked the meatloaf today. My family loves meatloaf. Ever since I got home from the hospital, they've been begging me to make meatloaf. I don't do big cooking often because I don't have the energy to do it. Hey, Keisha, y'all, welcome in. I'm live on my Facebook and my TikTok, so that's why I'm looking back and forth. But I made meatloaf, right? And you should have seen him. I said when it was time to eat, Pootie comes running down the stairs. Everybody, food gone in 2 seconds. But they saw how exhausted I was. And I got video clips from today showing you how hard it is for me to complete a task such as cooking now. But to see the look on their face as they ate that dinner that damn near took me out for the day, and I couldn't even enjoy myself, that's what keeps me going. That is what keeps me going. When JCN walk in his room at any moment, he'll be in here because he knows I have a refrigerator in my closet, and he knows where I keep my snacks, y'all. Just a funny moment for a second. Every night he comes down here, he'll be like, Mama, what you doing? I'll be like, yes, Pootie, what do you want, son? And you know how kids see something they want, they be like, what's that? I'll be like, Pootie, you know what that is. What you want? It sure look good. Pootie, just get the damn snack and get out. Every single night, y'all, this is what I go through with him. Or he goes in my refrigerator and steals a juice. I have a fridge in the closet in our room, so I don't have to go to the kitchen. Like if my levels are dropping and the kids are asleep or I'm by myself, which is rare, it's in close range. But those are the moments that I look forward to that keeps me going. Those Sundays when I go join my family, and my brothers every Sunday when I can. Those are the moments that's keeping me going. Like this weekend, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see all my friends and family that are going to come and celebrate the biggest blessing we had this year, which is the house that we're in. I am forever thankful. Even with everything that's going on, I'm forever thankful. I look forward to this weekend, and these folks gonna call me crazy when they see me this weekend. I got a sign that I am putting on. No, I don't want to battle. Talk over here, y'all. I don't want to do any battles tonight. But I got a sign that I'm putting on my door to tell everybody once they walk through this door, we will not discuss not one piece of health information Saturday. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be, I don't want to be asked about it. I want to enjoy Saturday. I want to enjoy that day, that moment with friends and family and what God has blessed us with. And I know everybody will understand because they know I'm tired of talking about it. But I know I have to talk about it. But I literally have a sign, dead ass, that I'm putting on my door to remind everybody once you walk through it, don't ask me about how I feel. Don't ask me what's happening or what is it or what's going on. It ain't happening. It's not happening. I'm not answering. And it's just you gotta learn how to set boundaries and know when to do things. It was something else I was about to say. Lost track just that fast, but I think I hear Pootie coming. He comes in every night to steal my stuff. But I know, right, Keisha? And don't ask me no questions. Saturday, y'all about to get a side of mail. Y'all probably haven't seen it in a long time. At least I'm praying so. I am praying that my life and my body aligns with Saturday because I want to really enjoy it. You know, I want to have a good time. I want to dance. I was finna say change wigs, but only the people who are around me a lot know what that means when I say change wigs. My alter ego comes out, but unfortunately I can't change wigs because this isn't a wig. So anyway, and you see what I'm saying? You go from crying to laughing to anger to acceptance. And I used to be so in denial into what was happening with me. Some of the things that are happening with me, or to me, I feel are embarrassing. You know, how do I share that with the world? How do I, how do you tell your mom? How do you tell your sister? How do you tell your brothers or you know what? Let me scratch that because to me, family is who you make it. Okay. Let me make that very clear. Family is not always going to be blood. It's going to be those people that was there for you at the darkest times, the hardest times. And man, I said, I won today. I said, not today. Um, all I'm gonna say is thank you. Thank you to everybody that's been out there who's been there for us. Those who know I'm gonna always not ask for help, but help anyway. I don't care if I have friends that will pop up at my house. They won't knock on the door. They know not to come before one, first of all. But if they do come, they'll just leave some at the door. They'll just leave some at the door because they know the mail. Don't bother. But I'm gonna let her know that I'm here for her. I care about her, and I thank y'all for that. Y'all know who y'all are. Because we do not know how to ask for help, and we won't ask for help because every time we do, it's either they looking for something in return or they can't because they got this ideal and this image picture in their head of what I should be and what's happening to me. And I get so sick and tired of people telling me I don't look sick. What exactly am I supposed to look like? You got people out here with lupus. You got people out here with Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis. You got people with arthritis, migraines, all kinds of things that don't have a look to it. I don't. That's the one. You want to piss me off? Tell me I don't look sick. Tell me that. You want to piss me off? Tell me that. That's the one thing that does irks my nerve. Hey, Kella, tell your mom I seen the request, but I'm not doing any duels right now. Not at the moment. But that's the one thing you don't want to tell somebody when they're going through something, unless it's a battle that you've walked through yourself and you've done yourself. Don't do that. Don't tell somebody that. You know, hell, my husband even tells me sometimes, he'd be like, sometimes I be forgetting that you're going through what you're going through because you just get up and do everything so well. And he doesn't know how much that means to me. That means a lot because every day I feel like I'm failing. Every day I feel like I'm such a burden to them. And every day I am getting worse. And I'm 34. And if God says the same, I'll be 35 in August. And it's funny because my kids, they help with the business, right? They help with the business. And my oldest daughter is really into it. She wants to do designing, interior design, home decor, all that kind of stuff. So she asked me, can she plan my birthday party? I told her, well, I don't want a party. I want something small. I want something intimate. I love you too, Keela. I understand. I want something small, intimate, with very, very few people because at the time, originally during my birthday, surgery would have never been happened. But now that I will be recovering at that time, I want it small and intimate. This girl then went full blown event planner mode and has planned my party to the T. like decor where we're going to sit. She told me what I was going to wear, and I'm like, damn, she's definitely my child. And I pray that I hope. No, I can't say hope because I'm over hope. I don't have hope. I don't even have a word for it, but for her, I hope that she will get that opportunity to do so, because at this rate, tomorrow is not even promised, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So I'm just gonna, I just had to hop on for a minute because I haven't got on since I got home from the hospital. Like I said, next week we will finally, oh, that was her. Hey, Nana, Nana Gator. I will be sharing everything that's going on. And at that moment, hold on, y'all. Okay, that threw me. I'm sorry, I had messages popping up. But just remember this face. Remember this face. Remember this smile. Can't forget the big eyes. And no matter how this turns out, no matter what direction this goes, that know that I'm okay with it and that I was at peace. Just know that. And I'm going to do everything I can to continue to be here, because that's what I want. I want to be here, but I'm also not going to fight it if that's what's supposed to happen. I'm prepared either way. I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready, because apparently he won't leave me alone. God ain't gonna leave me alone. He tested me for whatever reason. I got a purpose. I have a book I need to write. I need to write this book. I need to get my story out there. I need to get it out there before my time comes. But I can't do it by myself. And I don't know how to, I don't know how to survive. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, y'all. But, I'm gonna end it here because I feel myself getting all into my feelings all over again. And I can talk about this for hours. But to everybody that's been supportive, again, like I said, thank you. We appreciate you guys. We are so thankful for all the housewarming gifts. Just the prayers, the thank yous, all of that, because during this journey comes also the financial impact that we have to suffer, because he has to miss work to be here. We have to turn down parties and clients because I'm not feeling well and they can't take on everything. I can't expect this man to continue to work at GM every single night, turn around and run a business also, and take care of 4 kids and be there for me, which he's been doing. But it's not fair that he has to. But stay tuned. It will be released next week. And like I said, if you are just not seeing this, or you see this later after the live ends, when you see it, I ask you to take the time to process it all. Please do not ask me 1,001 questions. Take your time to research yourself so you can ask the proper questions. All right, coach, that's fine. I'm about to end anyway. So you can know to ask the right questions. I'm very transparent. I'm going to answer you. I'm transparent about everything in my life. So, just be ready. Be ready. And all I can tell you, my biggest advice to everybody that has watched, who was here or will see this later. All right, see you later. Make today count. Make it count. Stop holding on to whatever feelings you got. Stop holding on to the thoughts. Share them. Share them. Tell people how you feel, good or bad. Tell them now, because you don't want to do the shoulda, the couldas, and the wouldas. And I damn sure ain't, which is why I've been making my videos, what I call love letters, love videos to people that I love and care about. Some are good. Some are good and bad. But at the end of the day, my end goal is so nobody has to question what I felt or where I stood in my life with them. So I appreciate everybody. I am going to end it here. Hey, B Thump. And if you're just not joining again, you just go back and watch from the beginning. There's more videos up on the YouTube, and next week the big one will be on there after I've had the chance to talk to my close family and close friends about everything. So I do see your messages, and y'all be blessed. Keep the prayers coming. Thank you. And keep hope. Keep hope for me. Because like I said, even though I don't have the hope anymore, your prayers and your hope is what's keeping me going. Because I've already given up. I've already given up. And I know the mind controls the body. So I try my best to think positive. But it's hard to think positive when every day they just slapping you with something else. So y'all take care. Have a good night. Be safe. And let's see how this goes. Y'all have a good one.